So this thing went up to 151. I sold out this morning at 150.20 on my big accounts, and I did get it at 151 for some of the smaller accounts. But essentially, I'm out of TQQQ. If it dips back down either today or tomorrow, then I'm going to probably sell the puts against it and start this whole cycle all over. Now, I was stuck on this thing for 56 days. Should have held it here, obviously, because it went to 151. I could have made another, almost another dollar just today. Of course, we never know that, So, NASDAQ's up another percent today, which is spectacular. And we may run for the rest of the week because of earnings. But a lot of times you get like a burst for a couple of days, and you might get a day of a pullback, and then it'll go again. So we might get a little, pullback tomorrow, or maybe even later today. And if we do, I'll probably sell the puts against it. Anyway, I'm out completely. I like to show my trades. So I sold my two big accounts, the 800 shares and the 58.20 at 150.20 today. And I sold some of my other smaller accounts. I sold at 151 or thereabouts. 150.75, 151, something like that. So that's what I did. I want to show my stats again. My stats are looking great for this year. So I'm up another 5% from the original. If you look at the calls for this thing, I held it for 56 days, I think. So it was 8/31 when I originated this. So I've been in this for a while. If y'all been tracking me, it's the videos have been kind of pretty stale because I've just been holding. And so I had 6,420 shares. I made 460 on it total because I made 220 on 148 minus 150.20, and then I had $2.40 in calls that I sold. I sold calls 3 times on it, including crazy. Sold them last week, and I got lucky on the 75 cents. Anyway, if you add all that together, that's about 30 grand. That bumped me from 62 up to 67 and a half. I think it was 62 and a half to 67 and a half. So if we look right here, this is what I'm running for this year to date, and this is what I track the most of. Is what I'm doing in my big money account here. The $100,000 that we took out on the house, we've almost doubled it. So we're getting really close. We're about 3 grand away. And I took that out last August and started trading it because the market had went down so much. And that's at about a little over 3%. I think it's a home equity loan. And then if you look down here, I went from 135 to 324 to 524 and 878 now. So hopefully I'll be able to add to this. Maybe I'll get up to 900,000. It'd be great to eventually get to $1 million in my IRA. I mean, that would be spectacular. Now, let's look and see what we needed to get to $2 million next year. This brings the need down to 63%. So the way you'd get that is, 775,000 divided by 1.225 million, and that would give you this number here. And what have I been doing? I've been doing about 1.5% weekly. I need about, over 2 years, I need 0.61%. So I'm doing, double that. So it's possible I could do this in a year. I did 62% last year, 67.5% already this year. And I need 63% to get to 2 million. So you see I backed into these numbers. I don't know if y'all do this kind of calculation or y'all care or y'all just go as you go. I feel like if I kind of set goals that I'm more active and I'm more actively manage my portfolio. But I don't know, maybe that's just a ruse. But anyway, that's something that I do just so that I know. And I kind of have something to go towards. I like to set goals. So if you're one of those people that are a goal setter, then I like to do that. I find that if I set goals, realistic goals that are attainable, that I obtain them very quickly versus just wandering along or whatever. Just gives me some emotion or whatever. All right, so let's look at the 2-year totals. 2-year totals are phenomenal. 2-year totals are $500,000 in my IRA in the last 2 years, and this is if you take these two numbers, the 62% and 68%, you times them together, you get 170%. That's essentially how you get this number here. Obviously, I've only been in this for a year, so the 2-year total will be the same as the year total. And then I've more than doubled the money. I had 11.5 to start with. 11.5 to start with, and now I've run it up to 33,000. And this was money that she had left over from buying a house. She took out a $50,000 loan, gave me 11.5 of it after she took out some money for Christmas, and I said, let me trade it. And so last year I ran it up to 21,000 from 11.5. Now it's 33,000. So spectacular. So 91% in 2 years is just phenomenal with just money like that. So let's see where this is again. So we're going down. This thing might wander around, but obviously I sold too soon. But I tend to do that. I just really wanted to get out of this trade because I had held it for 56 days. So I'm out of this completely. I will be looking to get back into this really quickly. And even if it drops today, if it drops to 148 today, I'll probably get back in it. If not, then hopefully it'll dip tomorrow. But happy trading, everybody. Everybody that's been with this channel and took my advice to buy it at some point or sell the calls. Sell the puts. But hold it if you get stuck. Then you should have been made whole. We almost hit new all-time highs. We're $1.74 from all-time highs. All-time highs was 172.88. 152.88, and we got up to 151.14 today. Looks like this might trade down to about where I sold it at. It looks like it's going down a little bit now, and but this is a typical trading that goes up like that and then might come down. But it may run by the end of the day. These earnings, people get excited and earnings come out. Now this thing, we might when the earnings actually come out, sometimes it's sell the news, so we may tank some, so we don't know. But anyway, happy trading. Congratulations, everybody.